You'll get reverbed.
Yeah, we don't need that.
All right.
It's the name of our band.
We're about to go YouTube Live. It's let me in. And there we are. Okay. Showing YouTube Live. All right. Let me go ahead and get the intros in real quick.
Hi, this is Jack Hughes of Wang Chung, and you're listening to the DND Dynamite 80s podcast show with your hosts DC and DH.
Live from Nashville, Tennessee, you are listening to the D&D Dynamite 80s podcast with your hosts, DC and DH. So guys, take it away. Hey, welcome in. Wednesday night, our weekly show, huh? We got a special co-host with us tonight. DH had to do some work stuff. He may be able to log in and check on what's going on with us. My partner that's normally here with us. But yeah, Tammy Dever is one of our sponsors. Totally Cool 80s. She does a great job with that. And Tammy is on the show quite often with us and helps with the co-host when she needs to. And Tammy, we appreciate you joining us from Austin, Texas tonight to help out.
You bet. Happy to step in. Can't wait to learn more about tomorrow's Anthem.
Absolutely, man. Such a talented band. I was very impressed when I was just doing the Instagram searching, and they did a cover. These guys did a cover of, I believe it was a Pat Benatar song for Heartbreak. It was a Heartbreaker.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah. So that's what made me stop and check it out. And yeah, I've been following some stuff they've been currently doing, and they're quite busy. And yeah, we're going to talk about all that great stuff. But we are honored to have tonight tomorrow's Anthem, the Southern California band, all female, which is awesome as well. And yeah, these ladies are very, very talented. So we got Gia, Samantha, and Tegan, and Shannon joining us. And guys, how are y'all this afternoon? For you guys,
amazing.
A couple hours behind us.
I'm great. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. We appreciate you guys taking some time with us. I need to begin with this, I guess. What got the band together? Have you known each other before all this, or how did all that kind of transition?
So we all did Rockstars of Tomorrow, like a music school, and we kind of did jam corps and band corps, like these little music things that you play with other people, and then we saw each other like, oh, we should make a little band, and then it's just been like that since then.
Okay. All right.
So how old were you when you were in Rockstars of Tomorrow?
I was 11. I was 9. She was 9.
Okay.
I was 10.
I think I was also 10.
Okay. So real young starting out. So did you have a love for music pretty soon, as quick as you could try to hold instruments and do that deal? You were just wrapped up with it, huh?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Okay. So that's been an interest for a good while for you, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's always been fun playing music with everyone, and music in general. I think we all just really enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting to me, especially with the all-female bands. Do you see a lot of that, like competition-wise, or do you have your kind of your own unique thing that you have going on for yourself?
I think there's not a lot of female bands out there, but there is like some with like a mixture of female and male. So, I mean, we don't really see like competition that much, but we just like enjoy playing with different bands and everything. That's mostly our kind of thing. But we all love to see females doing music, and we love the representation of that. It's great.
Sure. Tammy?
Yeah. So, let's see. Sam and Shannon, you both sing officially, right? Is that it?
No,
So,
no.
Gia
G,
does.
okay. I have this written down wrong. Okay. Gia and Shannon. Yes.
Yeah.
You guys are
Yeah,
official.
pretty
So
good.
my whole question leads to, does everybody sing? Does anybody not want to sing? Can everybody sing?
I think
So
Sam just
actually, Tegan, Shannon, and Gia all sing. I'm the only one who doesn't sing.
But you got a major part with the drum handling the drums. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's
Right.
kind of hard to handle a mic back
And
there.
try to sing at
Yes.
the same time and keep the
Yeah.
beat going. I would imagine. I don't have a clue about music, but that would seem like that would be pretty tough task.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
Right.
in a band with the School of Rock, so I get where you guys were coming from originally, but I look at our drummer and I'm like, I don't know how drummers ever learn how to sing. They're so busy. I don't know how you can sing
Yeah.
and do that.
So how long has the band been together?
Well, actually, we're coming up on our 8-year anniversary in April 26th, actually. So it's
Fantastic.
crazy, right?
Congratulations. That is great.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic.
So I'd like to know, how did your parents feel when you wanted to start a band? Have they always been supportive? Were they afraid? Like, tell me.
They've always been supportive of us. They always, whatever I want to do, they always support me in my decisions. What I want to do in life. Not whatever, but
Well,
whatever
not
that's
whatever,
good
but,
for
you know.
you.
Yeah.
They're very
Okay.
supportive of me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That is
Gia,
great.
Sam, your parents?
Yes, they're
Yeah.
very supportive. My household, like, it's just so much music. Like, my upbringing was just all about music, so they're very happy with what I do. They just want to see me
Nice.
happy and thrive. So it's really awesome to have parents like that. I'm really grateful for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sam?
same for me.
Yeah.
I think it was really funny because like I was involved in music before, but they didn't expect me to join a rock band. But they were just happy to jump right into it because they both love rock music, and they're very
Okay.
supportive now.
Yeah. Yeah. Do any of you have other that you mentioned about music being in the home? Do you have other siblings or aunts or uncles or parents that are musicians? Any of you?
I think I have like an uncle who
Uh-huh.
kind of plays guitar. Yeah,
Okay.
but I don't. I mean, not really anyone like close contact who like is really, I don't know, super playing guitar
Musically.
and everything.
Okay.
But my
Yeah.
parents always really loved music,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then yeah,
Okay. All right. So it was always in the house.
yeah,
Music
Yeah.
was one
sure.
of the top priorities. I got you. I got you. Well, how about all kinds of genres of music? Do you enjoy different kinds of things other than what you're doing? Do you like other kinds of
Yeah.
styles of music and decades? And we're kind of an '80s show. We do all kinds of stuff from time to time. We'll do different decades, but I'm just curious if you're into some of the older music, for example.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
what
Yeah.
would be some of your
Yes.
influences on that? What do you like?
Led Zeppelin for sure.
Wow,
I think everyone likes
Yeah,
Led
Led
Zeppelin.
sure,
Yeah,
that's
I would say even
great.
like blues influences like Susan Tedeschi.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
We
Just a
also
whole
blues.
like a
bunch of
lot of
stuff.
like 90s like grunge
Oh
type
yeah, for
music.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I don't
Tammy,
know,
you're
just
gonna
all
have
over
to
the
tell
place.
them what you thought. What you thought.
Yeah. So I was
Kinda
listening to your
interesting.
music, and I told DC earlier, I said,
Yeah.
I think your original music, at least the stuff that I have listened to so far, has that 90s rock feel to it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were
Yeah.
you going for that on purpose, or is that just naturally what you started to write?
I think for me, that's what I naturally like gravitate towards because during the time when I was creating a lot of like the lyrics for some of the songs, that's what I was leaning into was like that kind of genre. That's what I was like mainly listening to at the time. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Yeah,
would
right.
say
when I write lyrics too is kind of what I lean towards, and like when I write riffs and stuff. I don't know, I guess it's just kind of a combination of all our influences together. It kind of makes that sound, I guess, and it just we really liked, the 90s too,
Yeah.
so it kind of
Kind of like piece of everyone
Yeah,
in it.
exactly.
It's not
Yeah.
just
Sure.
one person.
When you write, do the four of you come together and write purposefully, or are you just bringing bits and pieces together? How does the songwriting process go for you?
Yeah, that's where I was kind of going.
We do a little bit of both. Like we'll come up with riffs on our own, and then we can add lyrics to it that someone else has come up with, or we just start fresh, and then we all just start creating a song together.
Do you find it, the songwriting stuff, does it come difficult to some of you, or at times is it pretty easy what you want to kind of put together?
Usually, I guess it just depends. Like, if you're in that music flow, then you're like, oh yeah, I love this. I could write a million songs. I could write a whole album. But then sometimes you're like, I can't think in English. Like, why can I think of lyrics, or why can I think of a riff? So I guess it just depends, just randomly on the day. But yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, I feel like a lot of it comes from things that I've seen or, things that I've experienced. A lot of the lyrics for the originals that we've put out, I've written, and a lot of it's just based off of, what I've seen with friend groups or what I've seen in like my own life. So, yeah.
Nice.
I've got to ask this. If I ever get out to the Southern California area, I've got to get down on the Sunset Strip area and see all these well-known places that all these performers have had been blessed enough to be able to perform in, and I know you guys have hit some of those too. Um, what's your feeling about being able to do it? And to you, it may be very natural, but for someone from Nashville, Tennessee, that the Whiskey Go Go or whatever is like, wow. I mean, that to me, that's really cool stuff. I'm just curious how your perspective of that, being able to maybe, some of these clubs and things that you've done. How do you feel about performing, being able to do that in places like that?
It's actually like it's wild, and sometimes I can't believe we're actually playing there, and I'm like, wow, we're playing at the Whiskey Go Go, or like all these really cool bands I've played before, and then I don't know, it kind of just feels surreal sometimes, but it's always a blast just playing music at a really good gig, and then playing with everyone is really fun.
Yeah, yeah. Sam, what do you think
Yeah, I
about playing
think
those kind of places?
like growing up in the SoCal like rock music scene, like it's hard to understand like how big of a deal it is, like how iconic these venues are. Like a
Right.
lot of bands, like we perform with a lot of our friends at those venues. So it's always really fun, but I'm also thinking about how grateful I am to play at those places.
Yeah, I mean, you're in a special club. You know what I mean? Of musicians. Not everybody gets a chance to play on that stage. I mean, that's pretty. That's to
Yeah,
me,
it's
that would be a
awesome.
pretty outstanding thing. I mean, the people that have been in this on that stage, over all the years, and yeah, that's a special club that you're in for sure. I would think that's just awesome
Yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
I saw you guys got to play at the Whiskey, I was like, shut up. That is
yeah,
legendary.
sure, absolutely
Right?
is.
It's so awesome.
It was
Yeah,
a awesome show.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that would have stunk to be able to play there and then not have a good gig.
yeah,
Right? Be like,
Yeah.
no,
Right.
not here of all places.
right. No, to make a mess of, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we ask this to a lot of our guests that we have on. Anything that stuck out to you that is like, oops, yeah, we made a mistake in this deal, and you just kind of kept playing through it. Obviously, when it's live, you gotta keep the show going. But I'm just curious if something's happened to you on stage or in the crowd in front of you that distracted you? You know, something that was kind of weird that happened to you. Any kind of stories like that?
Well, actually, at the whiskey, I broke my string, and then I got another guitar, and I broke that string, and then I just ended up playing on the other guitar's broken string. But yeah, that you just have to get through it, and usually I think it helps that we've been together for so long. We can get through like maybe a little hiccup in the song here or there, and just keep playing. And then usually, like we'll go back and we'll fix it later and be like, okay, we need to practice that again. That wasn't good. But I mean, yeah, there's always gonna be something that doesn't go well, and
Yeah.
then I know
Yeah.
countless times like my guitar's gone out, her guitar's gone out, like the bass has gone out, or like something is just not right. But you just have to learn how to adapt and like fix it while you're on stage, while also putting on a show and
Sure.
being there
Sure.
to entertain. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would be willing to bet a lot of times if there's a little hiccup like you're talking about that takes place, some people are so much into it, they probably miss it anyway, you know?
Right. Yeah, no, a lot of people have
Right?
come up after. They're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I didn't even hear it. What do you mean?"
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
"Okay, good, good."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
At one point, did you guys realize that you're just not a bunch of girls jamming together? Like, we're a real band.
This is a band. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, Question. I think it was always kind of like a band for us.
But
Yeah.
I don't know, recently, like the past few years, we've been really,
Yeah.
focusing on it. And once we started really focusing on originals too, it was like, oh yeah, we can really, do something,
But yeah, no, it's always been a thing for us, but recently it's been like more of a priority, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the past few years.
Where'd your name come
Especially
from?
with us, like, sorry.
Oops. No, go ahead, Sam.
Oh.
Finish.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sam.
I mean, like with us, like going big on Instagram, we've been getting all these like cool opportunities that we hadn't gotten before that. So I think that's like they said, it's always been like something in our lives, and we've always treated it like a job or like something to be professional with. But I think it started to hit like very recently.
It's exciting.
Go ahead, Tammy.
I just said it. That's exciting.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, I'm curious about the business side of this. Is that kind of a bummer for you at times? You want to focus in on your craft of your songwriting and performing and all that, but you got to worry about the business side of it too, especially as you guys continue to take off and get more popular and wanted in more places. Have you thought about that kind of stuff, like getting along with each other with the business part of that stuff? How does that work?
Right. I think because we started so young, like our parents did support us for
Mm-hmm.
a lot of everything, and they still support us and continue to support us in a lot of ways. And it does help that we, make money through our shows so we can, you know, hopefully like buy some more merch and, everything, pay for all the stuff. And yeah, I don't know in the future, but I think we'll all get figured out.
Yeah.
Do you have a
Yeah.
manager?
My mom is the manager for sure. She does
Nice.
Oh,
so
there
much.
you go. There you go.
Yeah.
We
Does
you can
Instagram.
always count on mom. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No,
There
she
you
does.
go.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she runs the Instagram and gets all of our
Okay.
shows.
Well, it's very well done, by the way. Like I said, that's where I first encountered you guys was uh, watching stuff that you'd posted there, and then yeah, it's fantastic. And we'll talk about how to follow you here as we wrap up here in just a little bit. But guys, if you don't mind, I have your video pulled up.
Mhm.
Yeah, faces of you. And if it's okay with you guys, we'd like to play that.
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
Of course.
okay. All right. And yeah, so we'll take, I don't know, Tam, it's about nearly 350 3 minutes 50 seconds, so we'll watch it and
Let's watch some of it and
Yeah.
let people go and watch the rest of it on their own. Then
There we
these
go.
guys get more watch time.
That's it. That's it. All right. So we'll watch a little bit of it and come back on.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Tammy, can you hear it?
Standing on the edge, I feel the wind is burning. Without pain, I relish the words I told you. Oh, can't get to sense how I'm going through faces of you. Faces of you. I can't ever get you off my mind. Faces of you. I feel sick when I remember how I opened up to you. Wasted my wishes, a last-ditch attempt to save you. Can't get your sense how I'm going through faces of you. Faces of you. I can't ever get you off my mind. Faces of you.
All right. There we go.
Cool stuff.
Good. Great
Awesome, thank
stuff.
you.
Tell us
I've
about
gotta
the
ask.
video making process.
Yes, because the beating on the car, that to me, that seemed like a lot of fun.
I don't know.
Breaking
That
the
was
glass out and all
really
that.
Oh
fun.
my god, we couldn't even make a dent in it. It was so thick.
Yeah, so
That's one of them
like,
old models. That's
Back
one of them
Yeah,
old model
exactly.
cars.
back
The
like
way they
almost
built
every
them.
single time.
Yeah.
Oh,
So as Tammy
no.
said, yeah, talk to us about how all that came about for you, the setting up the video and all that, and where it was at,
So
where it was shot.
yeah, so we play at this cafe 247 a lot, and the owner Kathy, she's super nice. We love Kathy.
Oh, I love
But
Kathy.
she yes, and she knew this guy who had this like collector's kind of house. He just has a ton of stuff at his house. And then she's like, "Oh, this would be let's go check it out. Like he'll let you use your house for a music video." And so we checked it out. We're like, "Oh, heck yeah. Like looks amazing, you know?" And he had so many cars and he let us just smash one of his cars that he had, and I was
Wow.
like, wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah, that don't happen
And
every day.
I
Wow.
know it was crazy. And then everything was super cool there. We just shot it all there. Then we ran down like the row on the running scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were there all day, and then it was just really fun. With the horses, they had horses there, so it was just everything was perfect. It was like everything worked out.
It is a great video. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that about the all day experience. It's a 3 minute and 50-second approximately song, but it takes a lot of time and effort to try to put something like that together.
Oh
doesn't it?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a all day thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow. So you just shot it in segments, and then they put
Yeah,
it together?
pretty
Is that kind of
much.
how it works, or
Yeah, like
Yeah.
different backgrounds. We did the song like twice for
okay?
every different background.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And
Okay.
then
Some
Yeah,
of it we
no,
both took off because we didn't want to lip sync to it anymore.
yeah.
That was my next thing. I mean, yeah. How hard is that? Like to try to match it up and all that stuff.
Oh, For me, it was really unnatural because I'm so used to having a mic with me. So I kept asking them, can you just give me a mic? Can you just give me a mic? But that's why I'm like doing weird stuff with my arms. I'm like trying to get into it, but
Yeah.
it was fun though. Like looking back, I had a really, really awesome time, and I'm so fortunate to have experienced something like that. So
Yeah. You had 2 or 3 changes, right? Clothing changes?
There's
um,
two.
to
Oh,
two.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I knew it was at least 2. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, I
Fantastic.
think
So that
the
was in California where that was shot as well?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
in
It
that
is.
high
All right.
desert, yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So you had to travel a little ways to get to that deal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
from
too
where
bad though. Yeah.
y'all are led.
It was
Yeah,
worth
that makes
it. It was
sense.
definitely worth it.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic. What you got, Tam?
Well, you guys have a pretty good following online. Do you have any famous people who are fans?
Mm.
Um. Oh.
You still
I
waiting
don't
for that
know.
first one?
I mean,
Now, through all the time that y'all have done this, somebody has had to do a like or something on social for you, or say something to you. You know,
Oh.
that would be shock me if they haven't.
well, okay, actually, I think of something now. You know, Jack Blue, the photographer, who is like shot Guns N' Roses
Yes.
and all these bands.
Yes. Heard the
Yeah,
name.
he
Yes.
really likes us.
Yeah, he's like
And
our photographer now.
yes,
Okay.
he's amazing.
Wow.
He's awesome.
Well,
Well, there you
He
go.
always comes out.
Jerry Pixon from Warrant.
Yeah.
Jerry
Wow.
Pixon.
I think
So
Dixon.
right.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Dixon. Sorry, Dixon. That's what
Dixon,
Jerry
yes.
Dixon.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my
no.
Okay.
And then we also played with Gilby Clarke one time from Guns N' Roses. But
Well, I don't know if he's a fan,
Nice.
but we play with
yeah, we played with him. I don't know if he's a
I-
fan.
that would count. That definitely counts. So that is awesome stuff. Fantastic. Yeah. Go ahead, Tammy.
Is there a song you guys love that you wish you were the ones had written?
Mm,
Ooh, that's a great question.
that is a great question.
Ooh. I don't know. Me personally, I really like, because I think it kind of fits what you write, but I really like Slither by Velvet Revolver. It's really good. We play that one a lot.
Yeah, that one's a good one.
But there's so many songs that, I mean, I'm like, wow, I wish I could write, like, wow, like, I wish that was my song, that would be crazy if I can write anything similar to that. But, I'm like, I think that one for me is a lot. That one's pretty cool.
You're getting a lot of love online from Chad Betts.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you for joining in. Appreciate you joining in tonight.
He's giving you all kinds of hearts and emojis and all kinds of great stuff. He says, hello, girls.
He's like one of our biggest followers right now. So thank you to him.
Awesome.
Appreciate you joining the show tonight. Thanks for joining us. Let me ask this before we start to kind of wrap up. Who would be, and I want to ask this of all of you, who would be the performer that you would just absolutely love to work with? If you had one, I'm going to make it hard for you. If you had just one that you could choose.
Ooh.
Everybody's still thinking.
Yeah, thinking.
It's funny, DC. That was the question I was going to ask too. So good thinking.
There we go. There we go. Sometimes I get a good one every once in a while.
Lots of good ones.
Yeah.
I know you probably have lots of answers. So
yeah, if it's too tough, if it's too tough, you can give more than one.
Maybe like Greta Van Fleet, Wolf Mother, Led Zeppelin.
Well,
probably
Led Zeppelin's.
Yeah.
I wish, but
yeah. I wish.
Yeah.
It probably does, yeah.
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 I don't know.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Gia, what do you think?
To be performing with like prime Pink Floyd, like when they had all the stage stuff and like the hammers, like that would have been crazy.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe like Lady Gaga, but just to like meet her and like dance with her.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sam, what do you think?
I think Tegan and Shannon said all my answers.
Really?
Sorry.
Very similar.
Yeah.
You got very similar.
Yeah.
Okay, to the same one.
Yeah, those are like
Okay.
our biggest inspos for sure.
Okay.
I would
Yeah.
love to hear you guys collab with Greta Van Fleet.
That would be
That would
Oh
be
my God.
amazing.
That
That'd
would
be
be
super cool.
unreal.
So,
That would be so cool.
Yeah,
somebody make that happen.
Yeah.
I know.
Somebody make that happen. All the millions of people that are going to watch this replay on our YouTube channel. Yeah, make that happen for sure. But no, before we let you go, throw out all the socials and kind of where you're going to be, kind of what's the future's holding for you, that kind of thing.
Okay, well, you can follow us on at Tomorrow's Anthem on Instagram, Facebook, and we have TikTok now. And we have a few shows coming up. They're also all on our Instagram. I know we're playing the Viper Room pretty soon.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
gonna be amazing.
cool.
So we have all the shows on the Instagram though, and everything. So
Yeah.
We have the whiskey on the 8th again for Galactic with on the 8th.
Fantastic. Oh,
Nice.
oh,
So
The
nice.
6th. Sorry, not the 8th, the 6th.
man. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
my
make
bad.
sure. Yeah, make sure you definitely get there on the right date.
The
That's
6th.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
the
There you
8th.
go.
I read the date wrong.
Right. All right. Oh man, it's been an honor to meet you guys, and all the best to you. Safe in your travels, and we hope that you'll come back on in the future and talk with us some more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you. That would be
absolutely.
amazing.
All
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
you guys remember the little people when you get big and famous.
Yes, remember us little ones.
Yes.
That's exactly right.
Just wish all the best to you. Keep representing the Rockin' Girls.
That is
It's
yeah,
pretty
great,
awesome.
great for y'all. That is fantastic.
Thank you so much.
So
Yeah, it was
so
nice-
talented. Yeah. Once again, tomorrow's anthem, and guys, if you can hold there as we close out the show, we'd love to keep you on for that.
Yeah, of
Awesome.
course.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. Tammy, once again, co-hosting seat as DH couldn't make it in, and brother, we'll get back on our normal routine next week. Speaking of next week, we've got Class of 1985. They're an 80s tribute band out of Indiana. Class of 1985. So we'll catch up with them and see what's happening. And that'll be next week's show. So yeah, we're back on our Wednesday night shows. We've done a Monday, Wednesday a few times to get some special guests on from time to time. But you can always catch us on our Wednesday at 7:30 Central here in Nashville time period. So once again, the ladies, we appreciate them joining us from out in Southern California, a couple hours. They're still got daylight as we've got the dark here. So hang in there and let's get the sponsors in real quick. I think Tammy will want to hear those. DND Dynamite 80s would like to thank their sponsors: Hudson's Flags and More, Jackie's Creations on Facebook, PJG Marketing, The Roy Band, Riley Rhodes Art Designs at rileyroads.art on Instagram, Totally Cool 80s, Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids, The Magic Yarn Project, and Hearts for Isabella. Check out all these great folks online. Please do that. Please do that. Yeah, we always wrap up the show talking about some of those organizations that are very, very special to us. And the Magic Yarn Project, those guys are all volunteers all over the country. And they hand knit superheroes and princesses and all those cool things for children that are battling cancer. So it's headwear. Very, very talented folks that do that. Nonprofit organization that you need to check out and see if you can help them great folks out as well. Charlie Bubbles Cares for Kids. Our actor buddy Paul Karafotis. You've seen him on Tulsa King and several other things, Knots Landing, and he's done a ton of work. But Paul's a great, great dear friend of ours, and he does children's books on the side. He's an author as well and does children's books. And so what what Charlie Bubbles is an organization that he came up with that kids that can't afford books, they donate books to them for free. And yeah, it's a great organization. I'm a high school teacher. My buddy DH is a high school administrator. And so we know all about how important it is for reading literacy and all that at the young age to start. And we're very, very supportive of those folks. And then Hearts for Isabella. Little Isabella lost her life to a heart condition. And her parents have Hearts for Isabella as an organization to help other families through those tough times that they're going through with those kind of crises. So wonderful people that we have. Tammy, as always, has been on board with us since we started. We're in year 6 of what we're doing, and we hadn't gotten any better at what we do, but we have fun doing it for sure. So anyway,
I have to say to DH, I think he owes
he missed out on a good one, didn't he?
He did, and he owes you the Waffle House. He owes you a breakfast because you covered for him while he was off.
Well, he owes you too. Yeah, he owes you a breakfast as well. So there you go. All
One
right,
of these
guys. Right. All right. Once again, class of 1985 next week, and for Tammy, Gia, Sam, Tegan, and Shannon check out their work. Just fantastic musicians they all are. And we wish them all the best. And tomorrow's Anthem is the name of their band. So check them out on the socials. And if you're out in Southern California, catch a show. And, yeah, absolutely. Get up there as close as you can to the stage and enjoy. So once again, I am DC from DND Dynamite 80s here in Nashville. We appreciate you joining in with us. And as DC always leads us out, keep playing those 80s, my friends, and we'll see you next week. Or any type of music, Just keep playing them, my friends. We'll see you.
And remember, doesn't cost anything to be nice.
There you go. Throw out DH's line for us.
Ladies, it's been a real pleasure.
It's been an
Thank
honor.
you.
Yes,
Thank you very
thank you for
much.
having us.